Hello to all the beautiful singles out there. This is our episode 2. So I would like to thank everybody who supported our first ever episode last night. Welcome to our second episode, and very excited to introduce to you our guest for tonight. She's a graduate of BSBA major in management at MSU Main Campus, Marawi City. Our guest also is a public servant and is working at the city government of El Salvador for 8 years already. If you don't know where El Salvador is, malapit lang siya sa Cagayan de Oro City. Okay? She has been an executive secretary to the mayor before being assigned at the office city civil registrar late last year. She loves pink and the lush green view of the mountains, and she loves to travel, like me, a traveler herself. She is currently pursuing a master's degree, and she is enrolled to my mentorship. I have a mentorship going on right now. It's a 10-week mentorship, Maxwell Leadership training. She's 30 years old. I'm so excited for you to meet her. She's single but resting in the Lord. So please welcome Miss Debbie Jane Gatab. Hi, Deb. You look so pretty. Hello.
Hi, Te.
You're live, Deb.
Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone.
I would like to read yung nasa background mo, Deb. Your ways.
Your paths, your truths.
Okay. Would you like to share something about that? Kasi ginamit ko talagang background. May pahiwatig ba yan, Deb?
Resting everything and resting my case to the Lord.
Okay. Just entrusting everything to God. Okay? So, simulan na natin. How do you feel being single at your age? You're already 30 years old, right? And turning 31 in a few months. Tama
exactly.
ba ako? Okay.
Yes, Te.
Go.
I feel freed. I feel peaceful. I'm happy with it. Because, peace is a luxury that is something that money can't buy.
Wow. The word luxury in there. Take
yes.
note. Luxury. Yeah. It's very nice. It's very comforting to hear such positive perspective about singleness, diba? Kasi napaka-toxic ng ibang perspective. Other people, when we talk about singles, they feel, matandang dalaga. But no! What I know about you a little bit is that you are still single, but you were in relationships before, right?
Yes.
Can you share something about that? Just a short backstory about you and your life.
You mean my previous relationships?
Yeah, just a short background there for the people, for the viewers to know where you're coming from, the experience that you have as far as this certain area of your life is concerned.
I've been to 3 relationships, serious relationships before. And when I say serious, it's really serious. And long-term relationships. So I think my longest, it took me 4 years, siguro. My longest relationship. So, but I've learned something from them. I learned from all of those. So, can I discuss also what I've learned, eh?
Mamaya na yan. May tanong lang ako a little bit. Kasi yesterday with my previous guest, if you happen to watch the video, she finished her academic life without relationships. She just nag-start lang siyang mag-involve sa relationships when she became 26 years old. Obviously, she's already working. How about you? What's your story? When did you start getting involved? Yes.
I also finished my studies without a boyfriend. I think I started when I was still 22, turning 22 rather. So, and after that, another one followed, and after that, another one followed.
Oh, wow. Ang haba ng hair natin. Okay, so I'd like to emphasize that si Debbie, just like our previous guest also last night, she was able to finish her studies without relationship. So all the young
Yes.
ladies out there, hindi po tayo mamamatay without nang walang boyfriend.
Agree.
Pwedeng makapagtapos ng pag-aaral ng kahit walang boyfriend. Di ba, Deb? You're a testament to that.
Yes.
Si Marie also last night, and also ako, yours truly. Yeah, so it's really possible, right?
It is there.
Mhm.
Because when you enter in a relationship during college days or during school days, because I have this strong belief before that it will just be a distraction to me. So I don't want that my grades will be affected if ever I enter into a relationship. So maybe I think that works.
Tama. It's a distraction if you have a certain goal, and really you are focused on your goal as a student.
Yes.
Amen to that, Deb. So going back to your past relationships. Okay. So you said you wanted to share also the lessons that you got from those relationships. I think, di ba sabi mo tatlo, and all of them were really long term.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think with those 3 different relationships, you learned different
I've learned a lot.
lessons also, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So would you mind sharing to all the viewers and all the singles out there the lessons that those experiences gave you?
Yes, I treasure those experience as well because I've learned something, but I've learned the painful way. So, sorry.
It's alright.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
No problem.
So, I've learned that when anything that is anything that's not from the Lord, it won't really prosper. Because sometimes human as we are, we tend to make plans on our own, but there are many plans, as what the proverb says, that there are many plans in our hearts, but it is the Lord's purpose that shall prevail. So also before my first boyfriend, I only entered into a relationship with him because out of curiosity, and I just wanted to be in a relationship. That first. And also, when you enter into a relationship, you must really know your worth. You must know your value. You must know what are the negotiables and non-negotiables in the relationship. What you will allow and what you will not allow. So, and not because it is nice, then it is wise. So you must think. Not because it is popular, then it is biblical. Because, our hearts, again, the camera. So, our hearts, as what Jeremiah has said, that our heart is deceitful above all things. And we can understand that. Sometimes we get so overwhelmed with our emotions because we tend to like the person based on a certain characteristic, but sometimes we really don't think about it that much, or really don't pray about it that much, and then we just enter into a relationship because we were so overwhelmed with emotions. And also, as I grow older, I've learned that we must be wise to whom we invest our time, our emotion, our energy, because if we will not be wise, it will really drain us. It will make us spiritually bankrupt.
Wow.
That is from experience. And also my learnings lately, not to waste our time on wrong people, because if the Lord has already made it obvious to you that He does not approve of that, or He does not approve of that relationship of that person, just let it go immediately. You will cry, but do not make it longer na mag-cry. Let it go, and the Lord will take care of you. Just that.
Wow. Diba, ang dami. I'm trying to recall everything, but ang dami mong shinare. Of course, I could really feel ang lalim ng hugot, Deb. So, but as far as I could remember, I would like to highlight 3 lessons from your
Okay.
past relationships that you mentioned. So, I would like to reiterate what she had said. She had learned from her past relationships. One thing is that if it doesn't come from God, it will really never prosper.
Won't prosper.
Yes.
Yes.
Walang blessing ang relationship nyo if in the first place, you know that it's not from the Lord.
Yes.
Ang sarili-sarili mo lang, na nag-start lang, na walang, hindi,
And you
did
will
not-
know because
did
you will
not seek
you will
God.
not have peace in your heart. You will be bothered and you will be disturbed.
Yeah, so first big sign that it's not from God is you don't have peace.
Yes.
You always feel bothered about it. There's always something wrong. You know there's
Disturbed.
something wrong.
Yes. Yes.
And secondly, she said, oh my
It does
God.
not what. It doesn't mean that it
yung,
is.
yung highlight ko is know your negotiables and non-negotiables.
Non-negotiables.
I
Yes.
really like that, Deb, because nakatago in one of my notebooks. Naka-column yan, 2 column, my negotiables and non-negotiables.
Yes. Yes.
So ladies,
Very important, ate.
begin to identify those things. Yeah, like what are non-negotiables and negotiables? In one word, they are your standards.
Yes.
Like you as a person, you should maintain certain standards for your life, especially for your love life. So,
Yes.
mga non-negotiables, meaning deal breakers. If he has this thing or he doesn't have this thing, then it makes
No, he is a no.
disqualified. Hindi pwede.
Yes. Do not allow him to go to the second level of your selection or your screening if he doesn't qualify in the first place after all.
Yes. And lastly, I'd like to highlight what Debbie said. She said, as soon as you detect that it's not right and it's not good, just let it go. Let it go.
Immediately.
Immediately. The word is immediately,
Let
because
it go.
your time is so precious. You don't have to waste time with the wrong
Yes.
people.
Yes. Do not cry over spilled milk. Do not. Or cry. And then after that, get up. Dust yourself and trust in the Lord and pray.
Wow, ang lalim ng mga words. So, she, as she said a while ago, she learned it the hard way. Meaning, she went through the pain. She went through those times in her life where she had a lot of her love life was not so peaceful. It didn't give her peace. So she learned it the
Yes.
hard way. For you listeners, for you audience, to never go through it anymore.
Yes.
Because, yeah, it's wise to learn from your own experience, but it's wiser to learn
From
other
others.
people's experience. You don't have to experience it for you to realize, tama nga pala, no, sabi nila.
Yes. Your heart will bleed. As in literally bleed.
Yes. Right now, I would like to. This is a question from one of our audience, and then she said, coming from. This is about stewarding your season, right? Because we are stewards
Yes.
of the Lord. So our singleness is a gift also that we need to steward. So paano po
Yes.
galingan maging single?
I think first, you must surrender it to the Lord, your single season, and allow the Lord to work it for you, and you enjoy it. Actually, I'm enjoying it now that I am really single. I'm enjoying the detachments. I'm enjoying the peace. I'm enjoying the freedom that I have, because enjoy it while it lasts. So pamper yourself, educate yourself, study, learn something new, learn some new skill, and dili pamper nga murag balik alindog, but pamper, make yourself more beautiful, because allow the Lord to prepare you, allow the Lord to mold you, both of you, so that in due time you'll be both ready, and then listen to the Lord, to what the Lord wants you to do, because there is a purpose in your single season, and I have discovered it lately, and I am loving it more than ever. I'm spending my precious time, my precious single time with my friends, uh, with my family, with my cousins, with my church mates, and with you, with the mastermind group. So spend it wisely. Do not spend it like just like going somewhere else nga, where you do not grow, where you do not learn anything, but build yourself, build your character, the things that uh, you don't know before or you wanted to do it right now while you still have the time, because single season doesn't last forever, right, Ate?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Deb. So, in short, yung sabi ni Debbie, paano galingan, paano i-steward yung season na to is surrender it to God. Meaning, allow the Lord to do whatever He wants with your singleness. It's not you
Yes.
who will have to decide, but just submit to the will of God. Right now, Deb, we will now last 3 minutes of our show. What are the tips that you want to give for the singles out there?
Tips, okay.
Yes.
So, because I'm experiencing it right now, and I'm also sharing this tip. This is something very personal to me because this applies to me right now. And first is really to pray and always ask God for wisdom in making decisions. So if you like someone right now, if you are entertaining someone right now, if you are courting someone right now, so ask yourself, is this emotion right in the Lord? Is this relationship honoring the Lord? So because if you lack wisdom, so He said it in James 1 verse 5, if any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God. Because haven't you noticed that Solomon asked for wisdom instead of riches? So because wisdom is very crucial and really have to be wise, especially in making decisions that will affect our entire being, our heart, our body, our soul, and in making decisions that will determine our future. And also, number 2, wait on the Lord and trust His process in your life. So, kaya ingon naman ni Pipit kagabi nga, do not rush. So, ako ingon pa, wait.
Wait
So,
on the Lord.
you cannot force a fruit to ripen. So, he said, I like this verse. I really wrote the verse in Isaiah 40 verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary, and they will walk and not faint. So another verse that I also like is found in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. He has made everything beautiful in its time. So if you are, so if you are in the season of waiting, wait on the Lord and trust Him to mold you, to mold both of you, because run at your own pace. You cannot run at others' pace, or you cannot follow the standards of others, because you have your own standards, and that is the standard of the Lord. So we have our own perfect timing for that. So we just have to wait and trust the process, because good things come to those who wait. And of course, we want to receive the good things. So that's why we should wait. And another
last one.
Yes, surround yourself. Enjoy your single season and surround yourself with like-minded people.
Wow.
Like-minded group.
It's one of the best advices ever. Right?
Wow.
Surround yourself with the
Like-minded
right
group.
people. Mm-hmm.
Yes, like-minded people, like-minded group, like-minded community, like-minded ministry.
Yes.
People of the same yoke, because
Yeah.
they will influence your decisions. They will encourage you. They will motivate you. They will rebuke you, and
Yes.
they will pray for you, and they will support you. Hi, mastermind group.
And they are these people who will never make you feel that there's something wrong with you. Right? If
Yes.
you have this circle of
Yes.
people around you, you will feel secure. You will
Yes.
never feel na ang lahat ng mga sinasabi ng ibang tao na para ma-insecure ka sa season mo. If you have the right circle of people who are really positive and godly,
Yes.
you will never feel lonely being single.
And they will lift you up. And aside
Yeah.
from that, it's also in First Corinthians that bad company corrupts good character. So you must also, aside from choosing someone to be with in the future, you must also choose your friends wisely.
Yes.
And the people who will surround you, because they will affect your decisions and they will affect the run of your life. So you have to also be with like-minded people, those who will not give you bad advice or bad influences as well.
Amen. Yes. May experience ako dyan, pero hindi ko na muna i-share ngayon.
Share na yan, dear.
I mean, I was in a negative environment before. Like every day of my life, people are like pressuring me. So I made a decision. This is not the right place for me. I mean,
Yes.
you can look for the place where you really grow, an environment where you will never feel that there's something wrong with you. Because
Yes.
merong mga ganyang tao talagang you just have to find it. And the best place to find them is in the church, the family of
church.
believers.
Yes. And also, in Facebook kasi, sometimes we run through or we scroll to some FB page nga dili bitaw siya in line sa ato ang what God designed us to be, or in line sa ato ang unsa gid ta dapat. So we must choose to
Sa himuon dapat, anak Deb. Anong ginawa mo?
unfollow, unfriend.
Yeah, be surrounded with the right people even in Facebook.
Yes.
There are things that they will see from your life that they will take it against you, or they will comment mga nonsense or not helping you. But anyway,
Actually,
na medyo overtime na tayo. Okay. Yeah, do you have something to say lastly?
I just want to add something, ate. Gamay na. That also we must be careful because the influence of social media lately, they make our eyes envious. So they tend to establish an influence that like this relationship goals, and then the young nowadays, they wanted to they like the idea to be in a relationship. They wanted to have a boyfriend just because they wanted to experience that feeling to be given a flower, to go out on a date, to have a joyride, to travel together. But relationship is more than just like that. It's not just like that. And I think we must not be blinded with that standard because it's way more than that.
Diba, ang dami kong nare-recall from the words that you are saying. Yung sinabi mong you just want you want to go into a relationship just because gusto mong makatanggap ng flowers or
then give
roses.
yourself a flower.
Alam mo ba, Debbie? Somebody gave me flowers in it not necessarily na boyfriend, diba? She's watching right now. Marmily, thank you so much.
Duki.
Yeah, looking back, gusto kong umiyak. It was my birthday, and then she gave me a bouquet of flowers. Naiiyak na ako. Yeah, and then when she gave that to me, she said, ako lang muna ang magbibigay sa'yo while you're waiting for your man. Oh my God.
We can do that to our friends, to our
Yes.
girlfriends ate. That's the way to empower other girlfriends that we have.
So, kung gusto mong maka-receive lang ng flowers, you don't have to really go into relationship. Pwede, you can buy for yourself, or I believe God will use somebody, maybe your discipler or your close friend will do it for you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, thank you again, Marmily. Nobody has given me that kind of bouquet of flowers. Yan lang.
Because we have that sana all nga tendency ba. Though the other side of sana all is good, but the other side can also blind us. We tend to to be envious dayon of what they receive or what they are having right now. We will have that the right time with the right person.
The flowers will not hindi siya maka-compare sa heartaches na na
Yes, yes.
kapalit ng flowers, heartaches.
Yes, take it from me. I've experienced that receiving flowers every day. And then you will cry also a bucket. And then, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Deb, and thank you so much for all our viewers. And if you found value from this, and if you think your friends, especially your single friends, needs to hear these things that Debbie has shared, please like, share, and tag your single friends.
Subscribe.
This is exactly the reason why we have made this, because yun talaga, a lot of people out there, they just need to hear these words.
Yes, to empower one another.
Yeah, hindi nila
And this is one way to use our single time wisely.
Yes, correct. Okay, follow the page also. Debbie, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you so much. I pray and I declare that you will continually be an inspiration to all the ladies
Amen.
you are leading and the people around you. Thank you. Continue to embrace and honor the season. Thank you. God
Thank you.
bless you.
God bless, Ted.
Bye.